I was thinking about what I was going to say last night, this morning, and it occurred to me that the first keg of beer we sold at the brewery was November 17th, 1989. So about the same time that these purple bins will go out will be the 20th anniversary of the brewery. And you know, when I started the brewery, I think I was probably drinking a couple beers and thought, wow, I should start a brewery. And then I think, maybe 5 years later, I was probably still drinking a couple beers, and I was thinking, man, it's too bad all this glass that we're producing is going into the landfill. And then another 5 or 10 years later, Mike and I were sitting having a couple beers and talking about the fact that our glass supply was consolidating. We were having to pay more money for it. It used to be when we started the brewery, there were 10 suppliers, now only 2. And we said to ourselves, well, how hard could it be? Let's look into making our own glass bottles. So we called some different people in the industry. We went out to Gallo Glass, we looked at their facility. And really we started learning about the whole glass, what it is really about. And it's been around for a long, long time. We soon ruled out the idea that we would make our own bottles. And that's what led us to Owens Corning. And it's an interesting story. Actually, a guy named Jeff Becker, who's the head of the Beer Institute, who I know very well, called me once and he said, hey, John, would you do me a favor, give my brother a tour of the brewery. He's being transferred to Kansas City. So happened he worked for Owens Corning, and we had a couple beers, and over those beers, that's how we ended up with Owens Corning. And so, I guess the moral of the story is drink a couple beers and you'll come up with a good idea. What's happening. Anyway, that's all I have, and thanks for coming.